This week, you may have seen I did pop up in the group. We're going to really focus on setting a foundation for greatness. So the kriya that we're practicing is actually called the foundation for infinity. And it comes with the integrated meditation. So this week will be a little bit different to normal. We'll be practicing the kriya straight into the meditation, then we'll have that nice gentle relaxation afterwards, so we won't have that kind of split. The kriya itself primarily works on the pelvic region. So we're focusing on the root chakra, or the foundation of our body. So we're really finding that foundation of us in the physical form here on earth. We need that to stay nice and balanced, to really bring in the ability to connect to the infinite or greatness, to really open up through that 10th gate out through the crown of our head and connect. So the meditation part is actually the meditation for the 10th gate. So we're really grounding the body, realigning the pelvic region, especially as women, because the bones aren't fused. We can very easily misalign our pelvis, the hip area, and it can bring quite a lot of tension and inflexibility. Eventually that kind of shows up in physical effects. And obviously a lot of our emotional well-being is stored in our hips as well. As we always say, when we're releasing off the hips at the beginning of the class, we're really letting go of any stored physical and emotional tension. So this kriya is really good if you've got any form of sciatica. It's really opening up where you might have any pinching or nerve endings pinching. So it's really great for that. And any kind of menstrual irregularities, this can really help to bring the body, the foundation of the body, the root chakra back into alignment, and just finishes with a really powerful meditation. So I hope that you'll enjoy the class this week. So we're just going to begin by bringing the palms into the heart center, sitting up nice and tall, nice straight spine, just gently tucking the chin. I'm just going to pop you all on mute. If you need anything at any point, feel free to unmute yourselves, or just give me a wave, or you can type in the comments. We're just going to take a couple of deep breaths, nice deep inhale all the way down into the belly. And as you exhale, just releasing, relaxing, letting go. Just going to take this twice more. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Really feeling the shoulders drop, that neck lengthening, spine straightening. One last time. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And we're going to tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, connecting us to that divine wisdom within, the divine wisdom of the universe that surrounds us. Repeating the mantra 3 times, we're inhaling to begin. Om Namo Take a deep inhale, just suspending the breath, feeling that deep connection. And exhale, releasing the hands down to gently rest on the knees, palms facing up. Just taking a moment to really feel grounded in the body, in the moment. Try and focus that mind into this time for yourself, for your practice today. Just knowing that anything else will still be there when we've finished. Your mind will be clearer, ready to deal with anything that you need to. When you're ready, we're going to turn the hands over to gently rest on the knees, and we're going to begin to gently wake up the body and open those hips with Sufi grinds. Inhaling forward. Exhale, really rounding out that back. Inhale, lifting and opening the chest and the heart center. Exhaling back, really nice, powerful breath. We're massaging all of those internal organs, releasing off any tension in the lower spine. Just really closing the eyes, going within, feeling the nourishment of this movement, of the release. Gently slowing your circle in this direction, we're going to begin moving in the opposite way. Still inhaling forward, exhaling back, just changing the direction of your circle, bringing that balance to the body, stretching the other side. Nice deep inhale, powerful exhale. Gently making your circles smaller and smaller, coming back to center, sitting up nice and tall, nice straight spine. Just feeling the difference in the hips, the pelvic region, the lower spine from that one exercise. Maybe notice the difference in your mind also, if it's started to ease a little. Focus more on the body. And we're going to stay seated for the next posture, but we're going to bring the soles of the feet together if you can. So the soles of the feet together and the hands are just gripping around them. Just realizing you can't really see mine very well there, but we're just holding the soles of the feet. And we're going to take a butterfly posture here. So we're going to be just very gently and slowly to begin with, just bouncing those legs up and down. This could be a very tiny movement. We're not looking for big kind of flapping wings at the moment, just a nice, gentle, soft movement. Looking to really open up that whole pelvic region, to open up those hips. Sitting up nice and tall. You can soften or close the eyes here. And as the hips begin to release, you might be able to make the movement slightly bigger or even slightly deeper, but just listening to your own body, taking the movement at your own pace. Just nice long deep breathing, just really loosening off this area. inhaling the legs up. Exhale one last time, just bringing them down as far as you can. You can use the hands to gently push, not putting any pressure on, but just really to help you deepen that stretch. And then just inhaling, releasing. You can bring the legs up, give them a nice shake, a tap out if you need. And we're going to come up and over onto all fours for cat-cow. So we're just positioning the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips. You can have the feet together or apart. It does make it slightly different, so just see what feels comfortable for you. We're inhaling, lifting the head, opening the chest and the heart center, arching the back down towards the ground. Exhaling, we're tucking the chin towards the chest and really bringing that spine up towards the ceiling. So inhaling, lifting the head, dropping the back. Exhale, rounding out the back, chin towards the chest. And again, with this movement, you can start off nice and slow. It can be nice and gentle. And as the spine begins to release, if you'd like to, you can speed up the posture. You can go all the way up to breath of fire pace if you'd like to, just making sure you're always connecting the movement to the breath, listening to your body, just connecting and doing what's right for you. Whether the breath is fast or slow, really nice and powerful. And inhaling up, exhaling, rounding out the back and coming all the way down just to sit back on the heels into child's pose, bringing the forehead down to the ground, either the arms stretched out up overhead or alongside the body, just resting here just for a moment. And when you're ready, we're going to come back up to a seated position. We're just going to take one last warm-up exercise. We're just going to loosen off those shoulders. Release any tension in this area, any tightness, with some nice, powerful shoulder shrugs. So we're inhaling, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, dropping the shoulders down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Really releasing any stress and tension on the exhale. Sliding the shoulder blades back down the body. Just feeling that chest open as well. Really beautiful posture. Allow the breath to be deep. You can even exhale out the mouth to just completely let go. Really great stress reliever to sigh out through the mouth. It feels really satisfying. So just having a go if you'd like to. We're told as children not to sigh, not to huff and puff, but actually it's a really great way to reset the system, to reset the breath and just let go. So just a couple more breaths here. Inhaling up, exhale, letting go. Last time, inhaling up, really squeezing, holding, drawing any last remaining tension, and powerful exhale. Just sitting for a moment, just feeling that really nice sense of release and relaxation. And we're gonna get into our practice, into our kriya. So we're gonna interlace the hands and we're gonna bring them behind the head. So there, I'll turn all the way around for you to see. They're at the base of the head, so they're kind of on the neck area. In this position, we're going to take a twist variation, so a spinal twist variation. So we're inhaling left, exhaling right. You're going to notice that with the arms up here, you're not getting as much movement as you do when we're down on the shoulders, so you won't be moving as far, but we're working on a different area. We're working on slightly lower in the spine. So inhale left, exhale right. Nice powerful breath. Again, just taking this at your own pace. It can be nice and slow, or you can speed the movement up, just making sure the breath goes with it. Perfect. Keep going. Nice powerful breath, keeping that heart center open, the elbows back, the spine nice and straight. We're just here for 30 more seconds, so keep going. Inhaling center, exhale, releasing the arms down. You can give the arms a shake or the shoulders a roll if you need to. That one can sometimes feel quite a lot on the shoulders, so just relaxing, releasing that off. For our next posture, we're going to come into a moving yoga mudra, but in a cross-leg position. We quite often come up into a kneeling position for yoga mudra, so see how you feel, see how the body feels, but we're going to try and keep the legs crossed if you can. Yoga mudra is where we interlace the hands but behind the back. We try and straighten the arms, and then usually we're coming down, but we're actually going to be moving in this posture. So I'll demonstrate first before we begin, just so you can see what I mean. We are going to attempt breath of fire as long as you're not pregnant or on the first 3 days of your cycle. However, it can feel quite tough because you're squashing. When we're coming down, you're squashing the diaphragm as you're trying to pump. So just listening to your body, and if you need to take it to long, deep breathing, we're only here for 2 minutes, but if you need to take it to long, deep breathing, that's absolutely fine to do so. Just maybe give it a try if none of the cautions apply to you, and see how you feel with it. The other thing to remember in yoga mudra is that we are all made very differently, and how our arms look, whether they actually are straight and long and coming upright, or whether we just feel like they are, either way is completely fine. You'll see I can't straighten my arms back here, so don't feel like you've got to have your arms straight and right up as high as possible. It's just as high and as straight as is possible for you in your body. So in this position, we're going to be taking breath of fire, and we're going to begin moving. So the forehead's coming to the ground and back up with that breath. Keeping the arms as straight and as long as is possible for each of us. So if you're ready, bringing the arms behind the back, interlacing the hands, beginning with the breath of fire or long deep breathing, whichever you're going with today, and starting that movement now. Trying to bring that forehead down towards the ground if you can, just as far as is possible for you. Just keep going. We are only here for 2 minutes, so making that breath powerful, whether it's breath of fire, whether it's long, deep breathing. Keep that movement up. really well. We're halfway there. Keep going with the movement. Really, really good job. You're all looking really good, really strong. Just 20 more seconds with the posture. Stay with it if you can. And next time you reach the top, taking a deep inhale. And exhale, releasing the arms, giving them a nice shake, bringing the legs out in front, giving them a shake too. Giving them a tap down if you need to, or a squeeze, taking a sip of water. They're both quite simple movements, but really get everything circulating through the body. So just taking any adjustments or shaking anything off that you need to. Perfect. And we're going to come into our next posture. The legs are out straight. We're going to bring the hands just to rest just behind us, so just kind of at the bottom, fingertips at the same level as the bottom. Palms are facing, realize you can't see, palms are facing towards the toes. So hands are flat on the floor, palms facing towards the toes. And again, in this position, we're going to take a similar moving posture with a breath of fire, as long as none of the cautions are applying to you. If they are, or if it's uncomfortable for you, we're just taking long, deep breathing here. We're only here for 1 minute, so it's not a long movement. However, it is quite a challenging movement. So we're going to come up into a back platform and lower ourselves back down with a breath of fire. So ideally we're going to be bringing the feet so they come flat on the floor if we can, and when we're in our platform we're dropping our head back. So I'll demonstrate to you the full posture, and then if we need to we can take some variations. So that in the full posture with breath of fire we'll be so we're moving slowly. We don't have to move the body at the same pace as the breath. We're keeping that nice slow movement, but the breath is still that pumping in at the navel if we can. If you're just taking long deep breathing, that's also completely fine. And if the feet are not coming down that far, if you're just able to bring the body here, that's fine. Just bringing the head back, eyes closed as well, lifting the head and lowering the body. So just taking it as far as is comfortable for you. As I said, we're only here 1 minute, and once you get into it, you might actually be surprised at how high up you can come when you've got the eyes closed, and the power of that breath. So beginning the breath now, either breath of fire or long deep breathing, and then from the hips, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling, lowering the feet to the ground, dropping the neck back. Lifting the head, lowering the body, lowering the bottom back down to the floor. And then just keep on moving, nice slow steady pace, whether you're long deep breathing or breath of fire. Perfect, we're almost there, not long left at all. This exercise is really increasing the strength and flexibility of the spine. It's really bringing that flexibility to the pelvic region and giving it a nice release. So if we've got any locks or any blocks, it's really releasing off the pelvis, making this your last one. And relaxing back down, really well done. Again, shaking out the arms, giving them a squeeze, tapping out the legs if you need to. Really well done. And we're going to make our way up to a standing position for our next few postures. So I'm just going to adjust the camera. Actually, I'll leave you there to begin with so I can show you the foot position. So we're going to come into crow, which is just a form of squat really. So we're going to bring the feet about hip width apart. As women, this is so much easier to access if you just slightly turn the feet. So we're not all the way around, just a very slight point of the feet out. It just gives you a bit more space to really come down into the posture. So we'd be standing, feet hip width apart, slightly pointed out. We're going to bring the arms so they're up parallel with the floor. So the arms are coming up parallel with the floor. And we're going to slowly and gently squat back down. So we're just dropping the bottom just as far as is comfortable for you to go. If it's here, that's perfectly fine. Just making sure that the knees are nicely stacked, that you're not kind of tipping forward or coming too far back. You'll probably fall if you go backwards, but not coming forward. Just dropping that bottom towards the ground as far as you can, is as comfortable for you, and you know you can come back up from. So coming back up, nice straight spine. We are going to try and do 26 of these. If you get to 13 and that's enough for you today, just coming into a standing position, just staying with the feet hip width apart, arms down by the sides, and just take long deep breathing just whilst we finish up if anyone is wanting to keep going to 26. So keeping count of yourself as well. I'll also try and keep count the best I can for everybody. And we'll begin by bringing the arms up parallel with the ground. Inhale here, exhale coming down. Inhaling up, exhale down. Perfect. Just keep going at your own pace. Turn the music up, just soften or close the eyes, just go within. You'll be able to really feel that release from the hips here. Get to 13 and feel like that's enough, that's perfectly fine. Just coming into that really nice still standing position. If you're able to keep going, continuing just with this up and down movement. Trying not to come too far forward as you drop down. I know it's a challenge, especially when you start to become a bit tired. But just trying to stay back, even if it means you're not coming down as low. Keeping that body nice and upright, arms nice and upright. Perfect. And I hope you've still all got your own count. Brilliant. Making this your last one. Exhale, just releasing, shaking off the body. Really well done. The challenging posture. You did a really great job of making it there. So we're just going to now come into a forward bend. Just a nice simple forward fold. We don't often do these in Kundalini Yoga. We're often sat when we do our forward fold. So it's really nice to just stretch off that whole area of the body. So we are going to take a lean as we come back. We are going to bring the body backwards. So we're going to inhale, bringing the arms up, leaning that body backwards. Exhale, folding all the way down, as close to the ground as you can get, bringing that belly towards the thighs in exactly the same way we do when we're seated. So we're not looking necessarily to be in a nice straight fold. We just want to start to bring the belly towards the thighs, the chest towards the knees, the head towards the feet. Then we're going to inhale back up, Stretching, bending backwards, exhaling forwards. So when you're ready, you can just joining in. Again, we're looking to go 26 here. So just seeing how you feel. If you get to 13 and feel like that's enough for you today, that's completely fine. Just coming into that nice still mountain pose. If it feels good and releasing, keep going all the way up to 26. It's a really lovely posture for just releasing off that lower spine, especially if you have been sat at a desk all day. Just really let go. Hopefully you're all still counting yourself. I'm laughing because I'm the worst for counting. Really nice releasing movement. And if you've lost count, we're just taking 2 more, 25, last one, 26. And just coming back up very gently to a standing position. Well done. I hope you all managed to keep track there. We're going to stay standing, feet in exactly the same position they're in. We're just going to take a gentle side stretch. So we're going to be inhaling left, exhaling right. So we're going to be bringing the right arm up, inhaling, dropping the left arm down, inhaling to the left hand side. Exhale, swapping the arms over, coming to the right. So we're inhaling left, exhale right. Again, we're going to take 26 of these. So one is a complete cycle of the breath. So it's an inhale left and exhale right. That's the count of 1. Inhale left, exhale right. Perfect. Get a really lovely stretch for the side body. All the way down into releasing off pelvic region, the top of the hips. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Sometimes you can get a little bit lost with the breath here, so just making sure you're inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Perfect. that spine loosening off even more. A beautiful stretch down the side of the body. And if you've lost count, we're just going to take 2 more. Back to center, standing up nice and tall, just in a mountain pose, just with the arms alongside the body, just relaxing the shoulders and just taking a second, softening or closing the eyes if you're comfortable to do so, and just taking a second to tune back into the body, just tuning into how you feel, the space that's been created. Just have one more moving posture left before our integrated meditation, and we're using the tantric har, the mantra har, H-A-R. Now with the mantra, we're going to rhythmically kick the legs. I've turned it down, the screen down, so you can see my feet and legs. We're going to rhythmically kick the legs. We're going to do our best to keep the knees straight. So we're trying not to bend the knees. It's much harder than it sounds. It sounds quite easy, but it's really not. So we're going to rhythmically kick with the sound ha, H-A-R. Now if you're able to chant the mantra along, it is actually quite helpful at keeping you in the right rhythm. If you're not able to, if you've got other people in the house to think about, then don't worry at all. You can just mentally vibrate with the mantra. So just either chanting out loud or mentally vibrating. We're going to be moving the feet. I'm going to turn the mantra up so you can hear it. So we're coming in standing, legs are straight. We're going to be moving the feet, so kicking the feet forward with the legs straight. Now you can go double time on this, so you can go really quick if you want to, but we are here for 3 minutes, so maybe pace yourself. So just joining in with the mantra and the movement when you're ready. Had, 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 had. Really focusing on not bending the knees, keeping the legs straight as possible. Had, 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 had. If you're moving from the hips, it's easier to keep the legs straight. So really kicking that whole leg, keeping that knee straight. Had, 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 had. Perfect. Had, 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 had. Had, 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 had. You bring the hands up onto the hips. It might be a little bit easier to move from the hip and keep that leg straight. Perfect. Had, 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 had. Had, 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 had. Last minute, if you do want to take it quicker. Had, 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 har, 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 har. And just finishing the movement, coming back to standing on both legs, releasing the arms down by the side, standing back in that mountain pose. Just take a moment for the breath to settle. Just for the body to settle. Just tuning in, noticing how you feel, how the breath is. So with that practice, we sometimes want to go quicker and rush ahead, but really we're focusing on keeping that lovely straight leg, which you all did so well. So we're going to come down now to a comfortable seated position for the integrated meditation, the meditation for the 10th gate. This is the meditation to experience your boundlessness. Just find the mantra. So sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, we're going to bring the palms just to gently rest on the lap. So just left hand first, right hand just gently resting on top, just in the middle of the lap there. We're going to soften and close the eyes, and internally we're going to draw our gaze up to the 10th gate, up to the crown of the head. So we quite often focus our eyes when they're closed at the third eye, but this time we're really coming up to that crown chakra, the 10th gate. We want to really draw all of our focus there. We're going to mentally chant the mantra that's playing, Har Har Mukande. Now, if you'd like to, and if none of the breath of fire cautions apply to you, we're going to contract the navel and release it with each mental vibration of the mantra. So we're not chanting out loud and we're not taking breath of fire, but it's the same cautions apply. So just seeing how it feels for you. If the pumping of the navel becomes too much, you can just take long deep breathing and just really tune into the mantra, just really connect deeply to it. If you'd like to give it a go, I'll just demonstrate for you. So on each ha, we're going to pull back. So it's Har Har Mukande, but we're not chanting out loud. So it will be, so you hold it in for the Mukande and you release on day. So it's Har Har Mukande, Har Har Mukande. So give it a go if you'd like to try, and just mentally vibrating with the mantra. We're not repeating the mantra out loud. So if you're ready, we're sitting up nice and tall, hands gently resting in the lap, eyes fixed up to the 10th gate, pulling that navel back, holding in for Mukande. Concentrating deeply, begin to immerse yourself into the meditation. Really feel yourself expand beyond time, beyond space, into a realm of total peace, total joy. Enjoying this meditation. Just suspending the breath, feeling that connection to your boundlessness. Feel that expansion of the self, that connection to the universe. Exhale. Just staying here for a moment, allowing the breath back to its natural, gentle rhythm. Tuning into that realm of total peace and total joy. Very slowly and gently, we're going to come down to lying on the back for relaxation. Grabbing any blankets, socks, jumpers, anything you need. Or if you are leaving at 8:30, that is literally only 2 minutes away, so you may wish to stay in a seated position. Just not come so deeply into your relaxation. For everybody else, just gently making your way down to lying on the back. Staying in that deeply connected, deeply joyful, deeply peaceful place. To the sides and bringing the arms alongside the body, palms facing up to receive, to keep that deep sense of connection. Allow the body to grow heavy, to become still. Feel that firm foundation here on earth, which enables us to reach the subtle realms of the ether. Allowing your mind to drift off into timelessness, the boundlessness, beyond space, beyond time. into the belly, just to bring your awareness back into the body, back into your physical form. And exhale, releasing. Gently wiggling the fingers and the toes, bringing small movements back into the body. Begin rotating the wrists and the ankles. When you're ready, moving the circles back in the opposite direction. The circles and reaching the arms up overhead, pointing the toes away in the opposite direction. Taking a deep inhale and a full body stretch, really feeling that energy travel from the tips of the toes to the tops of the fingers. And exhale, releasing the arms back down alongside the body. Gently tucking the knees up in towards the chest and rocking from side to side, massaging out the lower spine. If you'd like to take a gentle twist, just bringing the arms down onto the ground, dropping the knees over to one side and turning the head in the opposite direction. Taking a breath and enjoying the stretch. Over to the other side, turning the head in the opposite direction. Just taking a breath, enjoying that gentle twist. When you're ready, coming back to center, we're going to rub the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet together, stimulating the nerve endings and the nervous system of the body, waking our body back up, bringing us back into ourselves, and relaxing down. And very slowly, very gently, taking any more stretches that your body needs that feel good for you. Back up to a comfortable seated position. And very softly, very gently, we're going to bring the palms together at the heart center. Breaths here to really ground yourself back into the body. Nice deep inhale all the way down into the belly. And exhale. And again, nice deep inhale. Last time, deep inhale and exhale. And we're going to seal our practice together with 3 long Sat Nams. Sat meaning truth, Nam our name or identity. Really bringing our boundless self back into our physical body with that foundation for infinity. Inhaling to begin. Sat Nam. the ground to equalize the energy between the head and the heart, to help us stay balanced in life between our mind and our soul.